Hey everybody, I'm Tim Hockett. Today I want to talk to you about how to disagree and still remain a decent human being. One of the things that alarms me most about the current division in America is that good people, including many of America's best known leaders, have forgotten how to disagree without being disagreeable. Remember, the primary thesis behind these little videos on how we can do better is that we have to hold on to that ultimate value of just being decent human beings. We should champion equality, kindness, fairness, respect. We need to be responsible in our words and our actions, and we have to hold people accountable when they are not. We need to tell the truth. And just as importantly, not be so gullible that we accept conspiracy theories and other nonsense as the truth. And we need to set a good example. There's no lecture, no sermon, no morality tale stronger than a good person's good example. I believe each of us has inherent value, and I didn't like seeing our country torn apart and devolving into fearful and even hateful chaos as a result of self-absorbed partisans sowing discord, breaking rules, fueling hate, and otherwise dividing us. No. Today I'm offering some suggestions for disagreeing without being a jerk. First of all, consider whether the topic of disagreement is worth the effort of disagreeing. After all, if we're going to differ over the texture of paper towels or how long the intestines are inside of a blue whale, we might want to put that into perspective. Is it dangerous? Will it cause harm to another? Will it cause harm to our country? I actually think that more than half of the stuff people want to argue about is trivial and not really worth the stress of the disagreement. So make sure it's worth it. Second of all, get it right the first time. A lot of people pound their fists and they jut out their chins in disgust, and sometimes to find out that they were wrong after all. Uh-oh. I know it seems funny, to see a person eat crow or have to admit that he or she was wrong. But if you want to take a strong position, you think it through and you get your facts straight. This is reminiscent of the parable that says, before you want to get the speck out of your brother's eye, make sure you get the stick out of your own eye. Okay? Get the facts straight. Make sure the truth is on your side. Finally, this is huge. If you disagree, don't become unethical. What do I mean? You know what I mean. Remember those ethical principles and hold them dear. Respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, trustworthiness, good citizenship, setting a good example. Again, when you disagree, don't be unethical. Don't be disrespectful. Be nice. Make your point, but be nice. No bullying, no shouting, no refusing to listen, no name calling, no threatening, no snide remarks. Nothing that would cause your mother to slap your face for you making a fool of yourself. I know that's kind of a stereotype of a strong mother disciplining her child. Don't rely on lies and manipulation just to win your argument. Telling half-truths or holding back part of the truth is just wrong. When people get sworn in, they swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Well, that's how we need to behave, even if we're in a disagreement. Again, allow the other person a fair chance to speak. Part of being fair is for you to be a good listener. In so doing, you'll set a good example as a decent, caring, maybe even as a loving person. Okay? Be kind. A lot of damage can be done by fighting with each other. We want to cause healing, not damage. Okay, why is it so important? Because I see in today's political arena people arguing disrespectfully, name-calling, bullying, telling outright lies, taking bribes, offering bribes, threatening. not even bothering to avoid conflicts of interest and otherwise behaving as if their positions of political power entitled them to gross misbehavior. It's horrible, and it's been reinforced at the top. And I only have to mention one name to make my point: Donald Trump. Think about it. Former President Trump's incessant name calling and disrespecting of his political opponents has been a strong record. Sadly, it doesn't stop there. His consistent derision of former colleagues who could no longer put up with his self-serving behavior and left his circle. It gets sadder. Trump promised pardons to his close circle if they would not testify against him during investigations into his connections with Russia in the 2016 election. Several of his highest advisors were actually convicted of lying to the FBI, and they were sentenced to prison. Most notably, Paul Manafort, Roger Stone, Michael Flynn, General Michael Flynn. But Trump pardoned them, allowing them to escape justice. Oops, there's a little bit more. Donald Trump advanced the lie that he'd won the last election. It was a lie. All 50 states certified the results. Those results were counted by the Vice President Pence. Trump lost. By claiming the big lie, he actually sought to overturn the votes of 80 million people who did not vote for him. With all of this, in my view, Trump set the worst example of presidential conduct I've ever witnessed. And even if you do believe him, you must admit that he doesn't make his case with decency and civility. What did I say above? If you're going to argue, do so ethically. Don't lie, don't cheat, don't bully, don't threaten. Even if you need to argue, try to set a good example. I'm sorry to sound so partisan, but the facts are the facts. Final thought. Take the high road. Seek the moral ground. In so doing, you'll be a better person and you'll make the country stronger. Thanks for listening. I'm Tim Hockett. Hey, before you go, I want you to know that I value your thoughts and your questions. I do have 3 favors to ask. First, please subscribe to this channel. America Divided, we can do better. 2, make time to watch all these little videos. And 3, please share these videos widely. Together we really can make a difference. I hope you have a great day.